Just 20 weeks ago, we set out to build our dream home here in Corellia Bohol for less than 55,000 US dollars. That's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a guest house and a swimming pool for less than 55 grand. Some people told us we were delusional and crazy to think that we could build such a house on such a tight budget, but 20 weeks on and we have kind of come in on budget as per the original plan for the house. However, we've made some changes along the way and inadvertently blown the budget by around 40%. We're going to show you around and you can decide whether you think our budget blowouts are worth it.
Now let's go see where we blew the budget.
One thing we didn't think of, and we have quite a large property here, is fencing. So we've put a fence right the way around the property, 1,440 square meters. It just needs the bamboo to be put on, but the framework is up. That's added 130,000 pesos. Initially, I didn't think I'd bother, but I think for security and just so that people know exactly where our boundary line is, I think it was really worth it. You can see the fence going right the way across. There's going to be a gate in the middle as well. We added 6.6 kilowatts of solar panels to the roof and a 10 kilowatt battery and a 6 kilowatt inverter, which will give us enough power to run a 1 horsepower air conditioning unit during the night, all the refrigerators and things like that. I think for 280,000 pesos, it's going to be a great investment. It's going to save us probably 7,000 pesos a month on our electricity bill, and also we won't experience any brownouts. I think it was a wise investment. Let us know what you think. Initially, our guest house was going to be a staff house, only 12 meters and made of light materials, but we thought we're more likely to have guests staying there as opposed to staff. So we've spent extra money on making it out of concrete block walls, pretty much the same construction as the house, and making it bigger. So 16 square meters of bedroom space. And then at the rear, same as we got in the main house, put a semi-outdoor bathroom, which is 1.5 meters by 4 meters. As we've added solar, we've had to increase the size of our utility room, which was just going to house the pool pump and filter, but now we've made it much bigger and out of more permanent materials so that we can house the solar batteries. So there's a partition wall there. The pump and filter will go on this side and the batteries on the other side. So that was also included in the cost of increasing the guest house. Initially, the terrace was going to be much smaller, as you can see from the original floor plan, and the pool was actually going to be orientated a different way, out this way. But we have increased the size to a full 80 square meters, so it mirrors the floor plan or the size of the internal space. And that has added 110,000 pesos to the budget, but it gives us this huge area out here to use, which flows off the living areas. I don't know, I think it was worth the extra 110,000 pesos. When we were standing in our living area and by the pool, we looked out to the front of the house where the road is, and we could see people walking past. And I thought a decorative breeze block wall would have looked really nice, and I'm really happy with the 50,000 peso investment for this breeze block wall. Now it gives us privacy. I'm actually thinking about whether we replicate that on the other side to give us more privacy, but April's thinking that it's going to make the place look closed off. What do you think? I think it'll look quite nice. We can still see over the top of the breeze block wall and see the trees, but yeah, April thinks it'll make it look a little bit too closed off. Let me know what you think. Initially in the pocket garden there was going to be just a little bit of space with the plants will come out from down there. We decided to put a little outdoor kitchen and a couple of cabinets going to go underneath there, and an oven over there, which we initially weren't going to have. And then on the other side, a little laundry. We thought there'd be a great space for a laundry. And tiles. We weren't going to tile this wall, but adding these tiles and some tiles to the bathrooms as well added an extra 25,000 pesos. The laundry tub and the structure for the outdoor kitchen, that added an additional 12,000 pesos. We have a little bit of the clear roof extending from the outdoor bathroom. We decided we're going to increase that just till about here, and that's going to add for both sides. It's going to add about 8 to 12,000 pesos. We didn't think about fans, so we have added one of these beautiful fans, 5,000 pesos each, to the guest room, the master bedroom, the guest house, and also 2 in the living area here. That was 25,000 pesos. One thing we hadn't factored in is extra cabinetry. Because we didn't really have much storage in the bedroom, the wardrobes, which are going to be on this wall in each bedroom, that was included. But we decided we needed more space, so we're putting these little cabinets with a bit of a desk there. We're putting a refrigerator in each of the bedrooms so that you can access a nice cold beer or water when you're using the pool. So adding 80,000 pesos for cabinetry in each of the bedrooms, as well as adding the cabinets, which are going to go under the outdoor kitchen. So a little cabinet that goes under there, and also the laundry. Be 2 little cabinets under here as well. Sadly, the concrete polishing of the floors, there was a yellow sand in the aggregate, and I'm not really happy with how it looks. So, yep, first thing that's kind of failed is the concrete floors, and it's a shame because so much work went into it. We've bought a sort of a epoxy paint that's going to go on the floor. It's going to be, this is just a primer at the moment. We're going to do a test patch here, and it's going to be kind of a cream, white cream, which I think is still going to look fantastic, but yeah, sad that the floors are not really how we planned, but that's life. I think it's still going to look great. Another little mistake, and this was a communication error. I said to Raymond that I wanted to put this fluted wood around the headboard. We miscommunicated, and they made the headboard out of the fluted wood. It's meant to actually go up and around the outside of the headboard, but anyway, that's okay. That's going to come off, and we'll do fluted wood around the headboard with a floating bed just around here. Another thing which we are not happy with is we tried to do a lime wash on the walls in the bedrooms, and it kind of failed. It just looks kind of dirty, and it's because we live in quite a high moisture area, so it's kind of reacted and it doesn't look like a lime wash. So we're going back to clean white walls. The kitchen is looking stunning. We've put fluted wood underneath the new island. There's going to be a little LED light strip under there, and we've got the chairs which will push underneath. The cabinetry is taking a lot longer than we thought. It's very, very fiddly. They're doing everything from scratch. But I'm really happy with how the countertops look, and we've got heaps of storage, and they're custom making all the doors with this beautiful wood color. They're having to basically stick the laminate onto the wood. Very tedious job, but I'm super happy with how that's looking. They even put soft closed doors on all the cabinets. We're going to put black steel handles on there. The grout hasn't been done yet on the splashback, but herringbone splashback looks really nice. And then we have drawers on this side of the island. So they made some really nice big drawers, and the stovetop's going to go in here. It's going to look really nice, just looking out into the lounge area and across to the pool. The wood doors are taking a little bit longer than expected as well. I think a few of the painters were sick, and so they're having to do all the staining of the wood. They've just got to attach the mesh to the back, but I love how these pillars are looking. They really are a beautiful colour and a nice complement to the makan on the ceilings. They've just done a great job. Around the outside, the metal frame, they're going to paint the metal to make it look like wood. But yeah, it's the sliding doors, which are just outside at the moment. They'll connect in the centre there. But yeah, I think they said it's about another 2 days away from finishing the sliding doors. Here's the other two drying in the sun. But yeah, looking pretty stunning, fantastic even. In the master bedroom, again, we made the mistake of putting fluted wood instead of the headboard. That's come off now, and it's been replaced with the original headboard. That's going to have the same laminate put on it, which will look the same as the kitchen cabinets. So this is the color of the laminate that's going to be on here. And then we're going to do, as I wanted in the first place, fluted wood all the way up here. Namon and his wife Regine had this idea of putting this stone-looking material on the wall with some benig or weaved fabric on the outside. Mond and I had a look at it today, and we all agreed with April that it's coming off. We're going to just replace it with that nice fluted wood that's the same colour as is on the kitchen island. I think it's just going to look much cleaner. It was a nice idea, but yeah, I'm not sure of it, so it's coming off. Sometimes not everything works out as planned. One thing that's very exciting is we have a flushing toilet. The water is connected. So this is the test patch. What's the colour, Mon? White?
Creamy white.
Creamy white?
Creamy white, right.
Not quite concrete, but looks good, no? Yeah, I think that's going to look nice with the walls. Some people might think it looked a bit white, but I think once the furniture is in, it's going to look really nice. I must say, I am super happy with how these bathrooms turned out. They just look amazing.
She used to dream of open skies, a little house where the quiet lies. Said one day she'd find a way, but life got in the way. I still hear her.
And that is how we blew the budget by around 40%. Do you think it was worth it? I think it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a saving on our electricity bills going forward. And this is our forever home, so we want to make it as self-sustainable as possible. We also have more costs to come for the landscaping, which will keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like and all that sort of shit. We're heading back to Cebu tomorrow, but back next week for another update, where I know we are probably a little bit beyond our February 26th deadline, but it's worth it to make things right. Let us know in the comments below whether you think overspending was worth it. Till next time, take care.
Barefoot mornings, hands in the dirt, the kind of peace she said we'd earned. The chickens run, the garden grows, and I swear she somehow knows. Every leaf, every ray tells me she's not far away.